Assalamu alaikum. Hope by the grace of the Almighty Allah, you all are well. Stay safe and study hard. Now, I, Samia Laboni, welcome you to Bangladesh and Global Studies class. Do you remember the things that we discussed in our previous classes? Have you practiced those properly? That is, what is drought? What are the causes, effects and preventions of drought? Drought-prone area of Bangladesh, the importance of trees and the causes, effects and preventions of deforestation. You have to study these very well because after this topic, you have to participate in the CHD and this is the last topic of this chapter 6. Let me know if you have any problems. Now let's start our today's class. Chapter 6, Topic 4, Earthquakes. From this topic, we will learn about what is earthquake, the causes, effects and preventions of earthquake, the earthquake-prone area of Bangladesh, and the last one, precautions to face the risk of earthquake. Now let us start from the first point. What is earthquake? A sudden violent shaking of the ground, typically causing great destruction as a result of movements within the Earth's crust or volcanic action. Before going to our next topic, let's start by knowing our Earth first in relation to the topic. What are the geological layers of the Earth and how is the Earth structured? On your screen, you can see a picture of the Earth that is our world. Do you know? Perhaps the Earth is made up of 3 layers. At its heart is a core of iron consisting of a solid sphere surrounded by a layer of hot molten iron. Around the core is a mantle of soft, paste-like rocks and over the mantle rests the hard layer of rocks we call the crust. It is more like a jigsaw of blocks that fit together. The huge blocks that make up the crust are called tectonic plates. Do you know how an earthquake happens? Earthquakes are caused due to sudden lateral or vertical movements in the crust of the earth. It happens by both man-made and natural reason. Let's start from the natural reason. Volcanic eruptions, tectonic movements, geological faults, and minor causes. Some minor causes such as landslides, avalanches, the collapse of heavy rocks, minor shock waves, etc. Tectonic movements. A tectonic earthquake is one that occurs when the Earth's crust breaks due to geological forces on rocks and adjoining plates that cause physical and chemical changes. These movements categorized into 3 types: constructive, destructive, and conservative. Man-made causes of earthquake: induced by dam, mining or extraction of groundwater, oil and gas, waste storage operations, nuclear bombing, etc. Earthquakes are measured using seismographs, which monitors the seismic waves that travel through the earth after an earthquake strikes. Each is measured on the Richter scale. The scientist Dr. Charles Richter invented seismograph. Here you can see the picture of him. Do you know he is a seismologist or an earthquake scientist? Now come to the points, effects of earthquakes. We all know that the effects of earthquake are terrible. Several buildings collapsed, hospital, school and whole city destroyed. Lots of people get injured and killed. Many people lost their shelter. Some environmental effects occur due to earthquake or surface faulting, tsunamis, etc. Earthquake-prone area of Bangladesh. Bangladesh is at risk of earthquakes because of its geological position. Northeast zone is the most risk part with the district of Kurigram, Sunamganj, Sylhet, Hobiganj, etc. For your better understanding, have a look at the map of earthquake risk zone of Bangladesh. In the map, we see the level of earthquake-prone areas in a sequential order from zone 1 to 4. If we follow the following instructions, then we can overcome the situation of earthquake. Stay completely calm. If you are in bed, cover your head with a pillow. Shelter under a wooden table or other strong furniture. Stay away from balconies or furniture that could fall. If you are in a building, stand under a beam. After the first shock, leave the building and stay outside. Keep first aid supplies ready. From today's class, can you remember all the things that we learned? Try to remember those one by one. For that, observe the flowchart for a while. Remember what we have learned today, that you have to orally share the lesson with your afternoon teacher. Remember, you have to study these lessons very well, because after this topic, you have to participate in the CHT, and this is the last topic of this chapter 6. Let me know if you have any problems. That is all for today's lesson. You have to study well from the given lecture sheet number 4 and worksheet number 4. Thank you for staying with me. Take care and keep learning. Assalamu alaikum.